The following video may contain sensitive topics that may make viewers feel uncomfortable. Triggering information will be shared. Proceed to watch with caution. Before we get into the idea of transmuting sexual energy, I want us to understand one thing, and that is when you look at successful people, they all have one thing in common. They vividly imagine their desired outcome. They emotionally feel their success before it ever happens. They constantly rehearse dominance, confidence, and control internally, meaning they practice a lot of self-mastery because they understand that as within, so without. What happens within has the power to change what is happening outside of you. So if you want to change your current circumstance, it is a circumstance for a reason, because it does not last forever. It's temporary. So successful people, they understand something which the 99% of the people don't actually understand, is that if you're trying to change your circumstance, stop trying to change everything from outside to within. You need to start from within to outside. So if you want to have a lot of money, if that's your goal, you must first of all see yourself with a lot of money. In here, you need to emotionally feel how it will. You need to imagine how it would feel like having a lot of money. You need to know how it feels first. You need to see yourself with a lot of money first. If your goal is actually to have a lot of money. You see, the thing is, if you can see it in here, you can have it here in your hands. So they understand that you need to work from within, going out. Why? Because they know that whatever they decide to do right now will either strengthen or weaken their belief and certainty towards doing something and achieving it, which will ultimately affect their risk tolerance, their negotiation skills, and their decision speed in the long run. So what I'm telling you right now, it is not some magic, it is not some spiritual woohoo. This is neurology. This has to do with your mind. You see, your mind has the power to create anything. The most powerful tool in this universe is the mind. Because what the mind perceives to be true is what it will get. In this world, you don't get what you wish for. You don't get what you hope for. But you 100% get what you truly believe to be true for you. So if you truly believe that you are meant to drive a Rolls Royce, to have one in your garage, that is what you'll get. So now, but before we get into the idea of transmuting sexual energy into something else, I want us to understand one thing, and that is sex and wealth begin in the mind. And they are two separate energetic fields that require both visualization and imagination. and a bit of physical work, mainly activities that are constructive and they keep you productive. So now, with that being said, the people who are regarded as super wealthy and, highly successful, they find it easy to accept and acknowledge and understand this monumental fact. And that is when both energetic fields, meaning sex and wealth, when they are harmoniously integrated and channeled correctly through appropriate mental and physical work, they both create a wonderful atmosphere where infinite intelligence can be easily tapped into. The practice of transmuting your sexual energy into wealth creation is guided by a series, or rather, perhaps may I say, a set of principles, which simply suggest that wherever energy goes, focus will follow. I'll say that again. Where energy goes, focus will follow. And now, if you're that type of person who is constantly thinking about having sex all the time, and you're someone who's very passionate about jerking off all day to some random bimbo on Pornhub, well then that is where your focus will go, because focus follows where energy goes. If you're that type of person, then your focus won't be on wealth creation, but on wasting energy. It will be on self-gratification. It will be on getting quick dopamines. So this basic principle, it works vice versa with wealth. When you spend most of your time alone in silence, thinking constructively on ways as to how you can create value for other people, then your focus will shift from being totally useless to becoming resourceful. So if you want to truly be wealthy and truly successful, you must first of all learn how to control your desires, especially your sexual desires. Learn how to control your sexual energy and then redirect it to thinking big, to expanding your creativity, and to becoming more productive with your thoughts.